There was actually no fire or an alarm in the cockpit of the Jet Airways Mumbai-Chennai flight. The aviation watchdog, the DGCA, in its preliminary report, has also raised serious questions on the crew's behavior during the emergency evacuation. The airline has defended their performance, saying passenger safety is paramount.
Could this flight scare have been avoided? A day after 14 passengers of a Chennai-bound Jet Airways flight were injured during an emergency evacuation, the Directorate General of Civil Aviation seems to think so. Initial investigations by DGCA indicate that the pilots and the crew overreacted. They have all been now suspended pending investigation.
The preliminary inquiry shows the fire alarm in the cockpit never went off, and nor did the engines catch fire.
Some people are talking about smoke. I didn't see any smoke.
We have been asked to evacuate. Come out of the emergency door. We jumped out from the wings. I got fractured.
What has also emerged now is that it wasn't a passenger but additional crew members of Jet Airways travelling on the flight who claimed to have seen the fire on the left engine. They then reported it to the pilot and crew, following which the commander ordered an evacuation using the escape slides. The DGCA is looking into whether a full emergency needed to be declared. Was the crew's response to the fire alarm according to procedure laid down? In a statement, Jet Airways has strongly defended the action of its crew. The precautionary evacuation was carried out in the interest of the safety of the guests and the crew. The crew carried out the evacuation in accordance with the standard operating procedures.
The regulator, the DGCA, has called for a meeting with the training heads of all airlines to discuss their training procedures, especially emergency and evacuation procedures. As far as this incident goes, the DGCA has recovered the cockpit voice recorder and the black box to help them in their investigations. With Sam Daniel in Chennai and Shai Venkatraman in Mumbai, Miloni Bhatt for NDTV.
Miloni now joins us live from Mumbai. Miloni, on the face of it, were there serious lapses?
Well, Amitabh, essentially this can be argued both ways. Did the captain overreact, or was it better that he overreacted rather than underreact? And this has actually split the opinion between the pilot community, at least those whom I spoke with. And essentially they believe that, some of them believe that it's better that he took matters in his hand, deployed the chutes and ensured that the passengers were safe rather than wait for an incident to happen. Some of them believe that perhaps he could have alerted the ATC, perhaps the fire engines could have given him a more clearer view and all this could have been avoided. But essentially the DGCA is focusing on the following. They are saying, did the pilot stick to the standard operating procedure when it comes to evacuating its crew? Was it necessary for them to have deployed these chutes? Was it necessary for them to have opened the overwing exit from which the passengers had to jump down, because of which some of them sustained injuries? Could all the chaos and panic have been avoided? Jet Airways, of course, says that their crew acted in public interest, in public safety, and they have done what they would have done according to standard operating procedures. But this obviously has opinion divided, and now the DGCA coming down very heavily, not only on the crew, but also asking for all airlines and calling for a meeting, in fact, to review their emergency response procedures.